Positions, he's a gamer, isn't he? He really is a proper racer.
Yeah, Holgado just always seems to find his way back into the top 2 or 3 places as we get into the closing laps. Hiroshi Ayama, pensive,
yes,
I think is the best way to put it.
Certainly, yeah, looking very nervous. And of course, Hiroshi Ayama, absolutely instrumental in the development of all those guys under his wing. Trains with them, gives them advice, everything. So certainly he will have told them 100 times what to do in this sort of scenario. So Mario Aggi really, well, he's armed with very good knowledge indeed, and certainly very good performance on the brakes. As we see him now coming down to turn 10, he's going to dive bomb Daniel Munoz and up into 4th.
And this will be a warning shot for Mario Aggi, both the 13 of Marco Tapia and the 19 of Alessandro Morosi. Tapia in 10th, Morosi a little bit further down the field, have been handed long lap penalties for track limits. So Aggi has to be careful here. He will be handed a long lap penalty if he continues to go into the green stuff. Ever since been handed that warning, he's been keeping it on the tarmac and not onto the green stuff. So let's hope that can continue. We've now just 2 laps remaining here in Montmello, and it's Rueda that leads the way from Munoz and Holgado. 7 riders battling it out for win, and all 7 of them have an equal chance at victory here.
Yeah, look at this, about 4 or 5 abreast. Holgado right on the outside. Look at David Munoz looking across at him, and it seems as though Holgado's just swept it over the nose and into the lead, but he's in a Munoz sandwich with them 1st and 3rd.
Daniel Munoz hits the front then, but he's wide through turn 3. A chance for both Holgado and David Munoz to come through, but he'll hold on to it as we come up towards turn 4. Here comes Holgado looking up the inside. No way through. Oh, big moment. Big moment for the race leader, Daniel Munoz. The front end went from beneath in them. He's just able to hold on, but he's dropped back down to 6th place as a result, and Holgado will hit the front.
Yep, new pair of undercrackers, please, for that man. That was a huge moment. Fair play trying to save it, but it does mean he's got a whole load of work to do now with a lap and a half. As see Rueda, he's making a move down up into the inside at turn 7. He goes up into P3. And we have a yellow flag at Marshall Post 2, but that's not going to affect these guys on this line.
Holgado hard onto the brakes, but
wow.
He just about gets it stopped. The rear end kicking out there, and he absolutely parked it. There's Clement Rouget, just been helped away after crashing out at turn number 2. Back at the front though, and it's still Holgado that leads into the final sector for the penultimate time. Let's see if that gas machine has got the legs to be able to take him to the start-finish line in case it's a drag to the flag. In 1 lap's time. Here we go, Holgado out to the final corner. Aggi gets a good run. Has that Honda got the top end to be able to draft its way past? Here comes the start-finish line there, and that gas machine has got some legs on it. It looks as though Holgado, if he leads out the final corner, surely will be able to make it 4 in a row. But he's got problems. Yellow flags waving. Yellow flags were waving there, and Aggi has hit the front, and it looks as though he wasn't the only man to move through, with David Munoz also going through. So let's just bear that in mind here. Mario Aggi has hit the front, but he did make his move to hit the front with yellow flags clearly waving.
Yep, so there may well be some doubt cast over this result at the end of this lap. But look at that, 4 abreast. Wow, who was that? That was Holgado being pushed all the way out. So championship leader, the man that's won 3 in a row, going for 4. He's all the way back in 6th. He's got a lot of work to do now. And even for Holgado, this may well be too much.
Well, he's got a target on his back as the championship leader. And you could see that there with both Estrella Galicia boys, Asman and Rueda, nudging him out of the way. Asman has come from nowhere. He's sort of kept in the shadows of this leading group, but he's up there in 4th. He's just had 3rd stolen away by the 17 of Daniel Munoz. Meanwhile, the fight for victory is down to these leading 2, Mario Aggi and David Munoz. Daniel Munoz there as well. Aggi is going to be so late on the brakes here. You're going to have to be a brave man to outbrake him into the final corner. But here comes Munoz. Contact between the pair of them. He pushes them wide, does Daniel Munoz. And there is disappointment in the junior talent team box. A chance at victory blown for Mario Aggi through no fault of his own. And suddenly into the final sector. And it's Asman that leads. The Malaysian has hit the front, lurking in the shadows for the majority of this race. But suddenly he'll lead them into the final corner. Rueda, his teammate, will look to squeeze through on Munoz ahead of him, but victory for the first time in his Junior World Championship career will go the way of Saifuddin Azman. What a race, what a victory for the Malaysian.
What an incredible performance. Outstanding last few laps from Saifuddin Azman. How on earth did he avoid all the chaos there? I think every single rider had 3 or 4 huge moments coming down into turn 10 there, but the one man, cool, calm and collected, Azman picked his line and sived through from 10th on the grid. What a ride.
Incredible, absolutely incredible. A best result previously.